This is my 2009 Chevy Cobalt SS, the turbocharged version. Nice looking silver. It's got the nice Brembos up in the front. The split spoke, 5-spoke wheels, the Corvette style, which are awesome. Two-tone seats with the SS embroiderment. Really comfy, they hug you well. New shifter because the cable clamp broke on the stock shifter, and Chevy wanted, I want to say, $374 to replace it, because they don't just sell the clamp, they sell the whole cable assembly, which I do not need. So I found a new cable clamp online, $90. Then I found the TWM short throw shifter assembly for like $300 or something like that. I figured I was about to spend $374. Might as well get a short throw kit. Kind of regret it because, I don't know, it could have just been $90. I like the feel of it, and I know I can like spin the shifter ball off and everything, but I kind of miss the old shifter head, the knob. Anyway, some other things. Threw on this shorty antenna. The long one just was really annoying. It was like up to here. And the light was hitting it right, the shadow would be in the cabin, bouncing around, flopping everywhere. I didn't like looking at it. This is not the stock wing. It's not even the OEM wing, it's an OEM replica. And the OEM ones where my wing meets the side panel, they have a little section right here that can get unclipped, and you can take the whole wing off and replace it with a cool carbon fiber one. I don't get that option because it's just a replica. There's vinyl. On the sides it's vinyl. It was just silver, but knew a guy, helped him out with some IT work, and he did some free vinyl for me, which was cool. Tinted the taillights and the side markers myself. Didn't want them to be too dark, so you could still see them in the daytime. Plasti dipped emblem. Kept the silver around the edges. Thought that looked cool. Not debadged. I like seeing all that stuff. Some people don't. Whatever. Have a 3-inch Modern Performance Turbo-back exhaust all the way back. I'm catted, got a resonator and a muffler. It's pretty quiet. Didn't want it to be obnoxiously loud. It's sounds pretty normal when you're just sitting there. It's a little louder than a normal car, but it doesn't really sound like it has anything done to it until you get on it really hard. The rear calipers, they're little 1-pistons. They came kind of like that color. I didn't like that at all. So, they went black. Let's see, some other things. Let's go under the hood. Stock charge pipes, still on the stock intercooler, but I have a K&N short ram Typhoon intake. Was super easy to install, highly recommend it. It sounds awesome. I also have the Forge bypass valve. That was kind of a bitch to install. Well, not installing it, but taking the stock one out was a pain. Plan on next week or the week after, charge pipes will get swapped, get a new intercooler. because we're still on the stock little guy down there. Have some vinyl done on bottom, the little Evo mod, and on this crossbar with an SS badge. Currently tuned. I don't have the 3-bar map sensors installed, though I do have them in my glove compartment, waiting for the intercooler system to get put on before I put those on, because I don't want to have to get tuned twice for something so small. Currently, while stock, she was making 260 at the crank, and a dyno, Mustang dyno, said 205 at the wheels. Now with just this intake and exhaust system and a tune, stock was 14 psi. Now I'm pushing 22 psi. Dyno says 284 at the wheels, which is a lot more than she was making at the crank to begin with. It's a whole different car now. Anyway, if I can find a nice place to set this camera down, I'll start her up, give you some sound clips. Obviously a warm start. There's no cat warm-up or anything. Like I said, she's pretty quiet when she's just sitting there, but once you start getting on it, pardon my shaky angle, get my shoes back on. That's what I use to hold up the camera. Anyway, when you get on her, she sounds pretty good. You can hear that intake going pretty nuts. Bypass valve drags on that sound a little longer, but the intake is really what makes it so loud. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Maybe I'll make a new video after some new things get installed, get some videos at the track, get some other people. Maybe we'll talk about that.